Today, very shocking news. Amy Roloff's husband Chris caught gossiping behind her back to Matt. There are more. Amy and Matt Rolfe got together. How did they get married again? I will explain everything. Do not miss this video. Hello viewers, I'm Tina. Welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I have a request for those of you who don't subscribe, comment, like after watching my video. Please subscribe and stay with us, because it is very difficult for us to make a video. Let's go back to the news. Amy Roloff's husband Chris caught gossiping behind her back to Matt. The upcoming episode of Little People, Big World features a sneak peek at Amy Roloff's husband Chris Merrick being implicated in a fraud involving her former partner Matt Roloff. After being married for 28 years, Amy and Matt announced their separation in 2015. The divorce was finalized the following year. After Amy and Chris Merrick were engaged in 2019, they were married 5 years later. In Little People, Big World, the effects of Amy and Matt's divorce are still evident, including everything that is happening with Roloff Farm. Matt recently said that he will leave the land to Amy upon his death. Chris acknowledges that when they talk, Amy does occasionally come up, but they are never comparing notes. Chris, Amy's husband, also makes an appearance on the TLC program. In a preview of Little People, Big World Season 25, Episode 2. He is caught in deception after claiming that he and Matt don't discuss her while they hang out. The subject of Chris and Matt's bromance is brought up during Amy and Chris's outdoor lunch in the Little People, Big World Season 25 preview clip. Being friends with both men is acceptable to Amy, provided that things don't go too crazy. As Chris says in a confessional, they're not talking about Amy. She's not being thrown down by anyone. Although Chris acknowledges that Amy does occasionally come up in their chats when they are dining, they are never comparing notes. Chris acknowledges that he and Matt have discussed Amy's tendency to irritate them. The Little People, Big World preview footage then returns to the confessional, where the pair is heard being told by a producer behind the camera, so the topic of Amy did not come up, except for once. Amy glances across at Chris right away, and the body language makes it obvious that something is up. Chris finally acknowledges that he and Matt have discussed how annoying Amy can be when she keeps leaving drawers and doors open. According to Amy, the incidences rarely happen. Thankfully, the stress soon subsides, and they begin to joke about the circumstance. Amy leaving drawers and doors open is the true problem, and it's not a big one. But the fact that Chris and Matt were discussing Amy behind her back in the Instagram post's comments area, which featured this preview clip from Little People, Big World, infuriated many. As per Tram 23, Chris totally disrespected her by not allowing her this boundary. Although Amy is too nice sometimes, she is being a good sport about it, even if Nancy Egg 550 agreed that it is disrespectful. A few supporters defended Chris and Matt's discussion of Amy in the comments section. Given how uncomfortable Chris felt physically at the time, it appeared that a major reveal would occur when the producer called him out. The admission itself wasn't particularly thrilling or dramatic, it was rather dull. It's definitely best, though, if Chris and Matt avoid talking about Amy while they're hanging around, as the fans have pointed out. Despite the fact that they share something in common, being married to Amy, there are undoubtedly many other subjects they might focus on instead. Going forward, it will be fascinating to observe whether Amy has any further problems as a result of Chris and Matt's friendship. Amy and Matt Rolfe got together. How did they get married again? After splitting up in 2024 and finding new partners, Amy and Matt Roloff continue to collaborate on Little People, Big World. Amy and Matt Roloff's romance is a significant aspect of the history of TLC's Little People, Big World for viewers. As tiny people themselves, the couple promoted awareness about Little People while establishing a life and family on their expansive farm in Oregon, Roloff Farms. Amy and Matt, however, split in 2016 after over 30 years of marriage. Thankfully, they both connected with new people and are still working on the program together. Amy and Matt have now reconnected in season 25 to work on a charity event that will take place at the farm with Matt's current fiancée, Karen Chandler, and Amy Roloff's husband, Chris Merrick. During the show, Matt stated that he and Amy hold this organization in the highest regard because it brought them together. Describe this charity, please. What was the precise way that Amy and Matt met? Details are in the section below. According to Matt, he and Amy first connected during a convention of the Dwarf Athletic Association of America. Matt stated in a season 25 confessional, "DAAA was a huge part of Amy and my life, and I met Amy because of it." In 1986, they got together at the conference. When the show debuted in 2006, Matt and Amy talked about how they met in an episode of season 1. When Matt first met Amy, he said he knew she would be a wonderful mother. He simply had a zest for life and didn't really have any barriers in front of him in the sense of being a little person, Amy said of Matt. He had a fresh approach at looking at things, she added, which impressed her. Before splitting up on May 18, 2016. The couple was married on September 12, 1987. They had 4 children throughout their marriage, Jacob, Molly, and twins Zach and Jeremy. Amy met Chris Merrick in 2016 at a mixer while they were settling their divorce. Chris asked her to go for a motorbike trip after they clicked, despite the fact that he wasn't initially partnered with her. Following 5 years of courtship, they were married in August 2021. Matt entered a new relationship as well. After 10 years of full-time employment, Karen became Matt's personal assistant after serving as a manager for the Roloff family firm. In 2017, they made their relationship public, and in 2018, Karen left her agricultural job. There were rumors that Matt had been seeing Karen before his marriage to Amy ended. In any case, in April 2023, Matt and Karen revealed their decision to become engaged. Know more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.